Mixed messages continued to emanate from the Springbok camp when assistant coach Franco Smith made an impassioned defense of the team's back three only for wing Raymond Rule to be axed hours later. Rule, who had started in all 7 tests this year, was one of the main culprits of the record 570 loss to the All Blacks in Albany 2 weeks ago, missing 9 tackles. Fullback Andries Coetzee and left-wing Kurt Nilskosen fared slightly better, but were also unconvincing under the high ball and on defense against the surging power of the All Blacks. Rule, though, has been singled out for his indiscretions even after coach Alistair Coetzee defended him in the wake of the Albany setback. "We forget how good Raymond Rule was against Australia," Coetzee said on Monday. "I am not the kind of coach that will just look at one game, one poor performance, then I chuck him away. He was outstanding against Australia. There are a few things that the All Blacks targeted, and we will work on that. We will get that right and get him Rule better." Smith, who faced the media on Tuesday, was adamant that the back three would improve given more time together. It felt that the backline coach was being genuine and not spinning a line, but when Rule was jettisoned hours later, it did raise the question of what public relations game the Boks were playing at. "The criticism the back three have taken is a perception," Smith said. "It's wrong because if you see how much ball has been dropped by the opposition and by their predecessors, it's not much more. In fact, there has been a big improvement. What must also be taken into consideration is that we have one of the most inexperienced back threes in international rugby. We will just have to work through this period. The new coaching staff and the decisions we took to change the way we play started at the beginning of 2017, and we have only had 7 games together. More time is needed. There is a perception that we have been struggling over the past 2 years. We haven't. We restarted in 2017 by picking players based in SA. Alistair and the coaches decided that for us to be competitive at Rugby World Cup 2019, certain things need to happen. We must develop players and bring more players through. It's a policy New Zealand started in 2042,006 so that they would have 40 players of test quality. We have only started with this policy this year, and if every player works like they have been doing, we will change the perceptions about them. I deal with the stats every day, and I know that the criticism the back three have had is a perception. One of the most difficult things in rugby is to take a high ball and think of it as an attacking opportunity instead of just trying to stop the opposition getting it." Sharks wing Spusis Nkosi was also sent back to his union after spending 2 days with the squad. Provincial teammate and Lucifer forward Dan du Preez was also deemed surplus to requirements with the arrival of Francois Lau and returned to Durban as well. Stormers wing Dylan Lades is set for his first test start in place of Rule. Times Live.